Hey guys, good morning. Guys, if you are able to see my screen, just type S in the chat box so that we can get started. Yeah, thanks for the confirmation. So guys, we'll continue wherever we have stopped as part of live automation or live implementation project. So I'll launch Eclipse ID to see where exactly we were on that day to proceed further. Okay, here, yeah, I'll just launch this. Okay. So what we were doing in the last session, we have modified the project in such a way that you know we have implemented element utilities, right? We have implemented successfully implemented the element utilities, and all the scripts were working fine. You are able to run the scripts actually. So these were the things that we have created in the last session. Is element displayed on page. Okay, a lot of other elements we created here, and we have modified the scripts here in such a way that all the scripts are going to work, right? Yeah. So each and everything, we have removed the hard coding of the locators. We have removed the hard coding of the data. We have implemented element utilities for all the page classes. Okay. You go to one of the page here, you can see element utilities is there. Okay. Fine. Then what else we have? So then what else we can do here apart from this? Is there anything that we can do apart from this? We have to think. Okay. So what else we'll do now here is we'll try to, you know, automate some tests related to the other functionality. Here, register test, till register test we have implemented. Now, just to go to the next level in the framework, we need few more automation tests. For that reason, and just simply saying that I'll be creating one more file here under the test package known as login.java. Okay, I'll give the name as login, and I'll create the test related to login here. Okay, so inside this login, I'll first create public void setup method, and I'll provide at the rate before method annotation to it. Hold the mouse on this and import this. Once that is provided, what I need to provide next here, as if I have done driver is equal to all these things I need to do, right? So here I need to load the properties file first. In the setup method, I need to first load the properties file. How to load the properties file? So in the base class we have created, not in the base class, where exactly we have created. I think and the utilities, right? Yeah, the common utilities. Where did I create that? Yeah, here in the common utilities, I created a static method to load the properties file. I'll call that here. So common utilities, common utilities dot load properties file. Okay, common utilities dot load properties file. Now put a semicolon here. So this will give you the prop object reference. Okay, just say prop is equal to, and here I'll declare the properties on the top. Okay, so here in the login.java, here I'll write properties prop. So guys, just understand one thing here. Okay, when I am creating the scripts for another thing, you see again I need to declare this properties file. Yes or no? Guys, do I have to declare the properties file again and again? Yes or no? Here in the register.java, I declared the properties file. In the login.java, I have to declare the properties file. And in every functionality class, I need to declare the properties file. Okay, is that repeating? Am I repeating this declaration in every test method in a test file? Yes, I am repeating. So is there any way I can avoid this thing so that I don't have to, declare this properties file again and again and again. If you clearly see in the register.java is a child class of the base package. Here I'll also make login also extends base. Now, if you don't want to declare this properties file every time, what I can do guys, I'll take this properties, go to the base.java and declare it here. Yes or no? I'll declare it here. Properties prop is equal to like that I'll declare. That's a good thing, right? And I have to make it public because it's part of a different package. I have to make it public guys. Okay, that's the next thing. Once I make it public, do I have to declare it again and again? Here I can remove. In the login.java also, I can remove this line. I don't have to declare it. Okay. So this is one, framework level also I'm doing some changes, right? Okay. I found a way where you don't have to declare the properties file everywhere. Directly you can write like this. It will be inherited. Okay. This prop object reference will be inherited. What is the next thing then? The next thing in the setup method here is prop.get property name, browser name. I want to retrieve the browser name here. Okay. I need to retrieve here I have declared this string browser name. So do I have to do the same thing here also? Here I have to say string browser name semicolon, and here I have to say browser name is equal to, here I have to say browser name is equal to, from where I can get the browser? I have to get this browser name from using the properties file, prop.get property like that, okay? Using this object reference I can get, okay? Prop.get property, from where I can get from the properties file. I have to give the property name here. If you go to this src test resources properties, you'll find the browser name here, okay? Copy that, Control Z. I'll just make it Chrome for a while. Save this, copy this browser name as a property name and just go here, already there. Same thing here also, okay? I'll write like this. I got the browser name. Once I got the browser name, I'll write the code like this. If, okay? So here I have to write if browser name is equal to something, something is there, right? Or the same code, right? I have to copy paste this code here, okay? I have to copy paste this code. If browser name dot equals Chrome, then say here driver is a problem. Again, I have to mention web driver. Why to declare this web driver? Okay. Yeah, let's keep this web driver. So what I will do here is, I'll tell you what exactly I'm going to do here is, I'll hover the mouse and import it. There is a reason why we have to put WebDriver here. Okay. There is a reason why we have to put WebDriver here. We can take it to the global level also. So here, but string browser name, you don't have to keep it here. You can take it to the base.java, which is the parent. Okay. Here you can take the browser name. So if I take the browser name to the base class, then here I can remove the browser name. Okay. There is a reason why I'm putting WebDriver driver. For listeners, it is required. Okay. I can make it global, but ultimately for listeners, we need WebDriver driver. That's the reason I'm not taking there. Okay. Now save this. Error is coming up. Where exactly the errors are coming? Browser name. Why the browser name is not coming? 1 minute. I have to make this base public string browser name. I have to say. Okay. Public string browser name. Save this. Done. Here also, we have removed the browser name. Yeah. Anyone have any question? Anyone have any question here?
Related to the property file only. Property file is defined in the common utility.
Yes.
But
If you
we
call
are,
this method, this code will be done and it will generate you a properties file for this property file. Okay. Project
but in
data
the base
properties
class,
file.
we just declare only the reference. So how it is, importing means how it is working.
In the base class, you are only declaring. Okay. But in the
Okay.
child classes, you're calling this method.
Okay. So it's a setting method, so directly we can call it, right?
When
Okay.
you
Okay.
call this method, right, the already load properties is returning you the object reference of the properties file that you are storing into the properties
Yes.
object
Yes.
reference. But this declaration is done in the base class.
Okay. Got it.
You got right what I have done. Okay.
Yes. 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 Yes.
So here is the actual thing. Okay. In every setup method, we are doing this. Okay. Okay. What is the next thing that we have to do? But WebDriver, I'm not taking to the base class. There is a reason. Okay. I can also do for a while, right? I can also make this public driver in the base and you can access in every class, right? But I'm not doing because of the listeners class concept, which will come later. So for a while, we'll only keep this one remaining all. will declare at the base class level only. Okay. Remaining all will declare at the base class level only. Fine. So the next thing here is, yeah, we'll write the same code here. Driver.manage.app URL and all those things will be same. Okay. These things will be same. Whatever the things that are same, just copy paste here. We'll find out a way though. Okay. Uh, I think this is fine. Now till here it is fine, guys. Okay, I'll just save this and here to automate the scripts related to the login functionality, what I have to do, guys? This is a login test, right? So I need to be navigated to the login page. How can I navigate to the login page? For that, I need to create the object reference for the header options. So when I copy paste here, you'll get an error for the header options because you have to declare it here, right? The header options you can declare it here. Copy this. Again, I have to the header options which was declared in the register.java. Again, I have to declare in the login.java also. Then the issue will be resolved. But is it a good idea to declare every time in every class? What do you say? Header options do you have to declare in register.java, login.java. Can I overcome this line and move that to the base.java? Is that possible? What if I move these header options to the base.java? Is that okay? Yes or no, guys? Tell me. Yes, right? This will reduce our time. Okay. You don't have to declare it every time. Okay. Just put that here and make it. Once you put it here, you have to make it public. Otherwise, you cannot access it in the child classes. Okay. Even though it is a parent class, but it is a part of a different package, you have to make it public. Once you do that, you don't have to declare the header options here anymore. Okay. Here also you can remove. I already removed. Okay. So do you have to do it for every class? Is that okay, right? Can I move all these things into the base.java? Is that okay? Yes, I can move. You see, you don't have to write all the declarations here in the child classes. Okay. Just go to the base.java and paste them and make all of them public so that they can be accessed in the child classes. Okay. So that in every login.java, every register.java for these page classes, if I have to create an object, I don't have to create. I'll be creating, but I don't have to declare, I mean to say. Okay. Duplicate declaration is not required anymore. Okay. Just make them public, guys. That's enough. Okay. So this is advantage of the base class, guys. Into the parent base class, we are moving all these declarations so that I don't have to declare every time at the global level in the individual functionality related test classes. Okay. Control Shift O, save all. That's it, done. You see now, you see the test looks clean, right? A lot of implementations were there, like a lot of declarations were there. Now only one declaration is there. In the login.java also, only WebDriver declaration is there. Remaining all are gone. Okay. If any new class is required, then we'll declare and move it to the base.java going ahead. Okay. Move that to the base.java going ahead. Okay. Fine. Then what is the next thing? The next thing here is there anything I can also overcome? Is there any common thing in the restart.java and login.java? Yes, this part is common, right? Yes or no? This particular things are common or not? Loading the properties file, getting the browser name, finding out the required browser and launching the browser and maximizing the browser, implicit wait time and opening the application page URL. Is it common in every restart.java and login.java? Is that common, yes or no? Yes, right? Yes, it's common, guys. It's common. So I should find a mechanism where I don't have to write this many number of lines. Okay. These lines are common. Everywhere you go, it may be tomorrow search.java also, the same lines will be there. How to overcome this problem? How to overcome this problem? To overcome this problem, we can create a method in the base.java if required. Okay. Right? We can create a method in the base.java, which is a parent class of all these child classes, and call that method whenever needed. Okay. Public void. For now, I'll write like that. Public void open browser and application page URL. Okay. Like this, I'll write. Here I'll pass. Okay. Here I'll do one thing. I'll just go here and write down. I'll just copy all this stuff. Till here I'll copy, and here in the base I'll paste it. Okay, anyhow properties is already there here, then browser name is called prop.get property, browser name. Okay, then driver.manage.window.maximize, driver.manage.timeouts.implicitly with driver.get property, app URL, everything is there, and simply I'll say return driver for the mouse. Here rename it as web driver. Okay, web driver. Now save this. Now call this method whenever you need. Call this method whenever you need from the register.java or whatever it is, and this will get you the driver. Okay, driver is equal to call that method. Simple. When you call this method, you'll get the driver. That's it. Is it simplified, guys? Is it simplified? A lot of code have moved to the base.java, right? The same line, I'll write it here. And here in the login.java also, I'll do the same thing. Instead of all these lines, I'll replace that with a single line. That is driver is equal to open browser and application page URL. Okay, Control Shift O. That's it. The scripts are becoming better and better now. Okay. Then you create an object for the header options and you continue from there. Okay. This, then as a setup method, I need to go to the login page. Okay. I need to navigate to the login page. For that, header options dot, okay. Click on my account drop menu. Once I click on that, header options dot select login option. I'll be taken to the login page. Hover the mouse, it will return you the object reference of the login page. I don't have to declare the login page because it's declared already in the base.java. You see, simply I'm getting, I don't have to make it global and all those stuff. Okay. Once you navigate to the login page, what I have to do? This is setup method, right? Once you navigate to the login page, then you can work on the login page items and all those stuff. Okay. Now create a tier down method, tier down, public void tier down method. And here write down at the rate after method, after method, I'll write. Hold the mouse on this and import this. And here write down what's the method here. Tier down. This is the code. If driver is not equal to null, then driver dot quit. So this code also I need to repeat here. Here I need to write this code, okay? But I don't want to write this kind of logic case, okay? I don't want to write, okay? So for this, I'll simply go to the base.java and create a method public void close browser. Okay, I'll simply create a method known as close browser. And here to this, how to close the browser, guys? To this, I need to pass the driver and close the browser. So for that, I'll simply write down if driver is not equal to null, then that logic I'll write here. Driver dot quit logic I'll write here, and here I'll say web driver. I'll just pass the driver from here. Okay, that's it. This is a method inside the base class. So here, whenever I have to use this, I just have to write close browser of driver. Okay, just say close browser of driver. The driver is not equal to null, it will close the browser. Single line I can write going ahead. Okay, I don't have to write all this code anymore. Just one line is enough. You see, we are simplifying the scripts already. Now save this. Once you save this, guys, we have to create the automation test now. We have to create the automation test for the login functionality. What is the first test case? Do you have the test case document here somewhere? Let's see where I have the test case document. Yeah, let's put this test case document here, launch the test case document. Okay, I launched the test case document, guys. I launched the test case document and go to the login.java here. That verify login into the application using valid credentials is a method. Okay, public void verify login into the application, verify login into application using valid credentials. Okay, this is a method. Then here I'll write down at the rate test annotation. I'll say priority is equal to 1. Hover the mouse on this and import this. And here write down. Once you get to the login page, once you navigate to the login page after selecting the login option, what I have to do? So once I go to this application and navigate to the login page here, once I go to the application and navigate to the login page here, I need to enter the credentials, okay, into the email field and password field, which are there on the login page, okay. So how to do that? For that, login page dot enter. You see, it's not there. Go to the login page. Go to the login page here. There only two elements are there. Continue button is there. Click on element is there. That's it. Then create a web element here. That is private web element. Okay. Private web element for that is email field, right? Email field, right? Email field. For the mouse, write down at the rate, find by, then say what is the locator type we have. We didn't automate it, right? We'll inspect this. So here, ID locator is there. Copy this ID locator and here write down ID is equal to, give ID is equal to, double quotes, give that. And here create a method that is public void enter email, enter email, and how to enter the email string, email text. And here I have to write element utilities dot enter text into the element. Which element I need to pass this into the email field? I need to enter the text. Which text? Email text. I need to enter. Okay. So fine. Now save this and go back to the login.java and here write down login page dot enter email. And here I need to pass the email text. From where I can get the email text? Let's go to the properties file to see whether we have valid credentials there. Yeah, this one is a valid email only. You can use it for login. amotoricaf1@gmail.com. Okay, I'll give this existing email here. Here I'll write down prop.get property, provide the property name, that is existing email. Okay, this is done. Then what is the next one? Login page dot enter password. Okay, that is not there. Go to the login page and here create a web element for the password field, private web element password field, and here write down at the rate find by ID is equal to, inspect this password field and pass the ID. Input password is ID. Give that here and here write down the method. Here create a method, guys, that is public void enter password and here write string password text and here write down element utilities dot enter text into element. Which element? Password field element. What text I need to enter? Password text I need to enter. Okay. Now save this. Okay. Go to the login.java here write down dot enter password and here prop dot get property and in double quotes I have to get the password. Okay. What is the password here? Valid password is a password here. Enter that here. Okay. Enter the valid password here. Okay. Email and password entered. Email and password got entered here. After that, what I have to do? After entering the valid email address, after entering the password here, I need to click on the login button. Inspect this login button. This login button is also on the login page. Here for login button, value login is there. Double forward slash input at the rate value is equal to login. Double forward slash input at the rate value is equal to, and say login here. This will locate the login button. Copy this XPath expression and come back here and write down in the login page, create a web element here that is private web element login button and here write down at the rate find by xpath is equal to, give the xpath expression and create a method here that is public void click on login button and here write down element utilities dot click on element. Which element? Login button element. Paste that here. Okay, save this. Once you click on the login button, what will happen? You will be taken to which page? Account page. Okay, you are taken to the my account page otherwise. Okay, here what is a page I created here? My account page is a page I have to created already. So here once I click on the login button, I'll say return new object reference of the my account page. I'll return. Okay, and then pass the driver also here, and the return type is my account page. I'll just provide that here. Save this, guys. Now go to the login.java, and here when I say login page dot, click on login button. This will take you to the, okay, if proper credentials are given, you will be taken to the my account page. Here simply write on my account page is equal to, it's already declared. I don't have to declare again. At the base class level it got declared already. So as per the test, what I would do, I have to click on my account drop down, click on select login option, enter valid email address into the email address field, enter valid password. We have entered that. Click on the login button. We clicked on that. What is that? We have to verify. User should be navigated to the login page. We have to verify that the user has been taken to the login page. User should get logged in and taken to the, okay. You should be navigated to the login page. Here, when I click on the login option, user should be taken to the login page is one thing. I have to verify. After that, you should be taken to the account page or my account page. Okay, so here there are two things. So once I select the login option, here I need to verify that I am taken to the login page or not. Okay, assert true. Okay, login page dot, did we navigate to the login page dot, okay, let's go to the login page, and here is there any method verifying that we have successfully navigated the login page? No, right? What about other pages? Okay, here you see, like this we have to write. We have to verify whether we are taken to the login page or not. Okay, so for that, in the login page, I need to create a method saying public void, did we navigate to login page? Some method I'll create. Did we navigate to the login page? Element utilities dot, is element displayed? Which element? How to verify that you are taken to the login page? You see, once you are here on the tutorials in the application, once you click on the my account and select the login option, how to verify that you have navigated to the login page? Okay, if you get this breadcrumb login, then we can do that. Okay, several ways are there. I'll just verify this login breadcrumb. Okay, if login breadcrumb is there, I can definitely say that we are on the login page. So I'll create a web element for that breadcrumb, guys. Private web element login breadcrumb. Okay, at the rate find by, how to create that breadcrumb, inspect this login, and here in the HTML code, I got this login thing, but on the top we have class breadcrumb. Control F, double forward slash UL at the rate class is equal to breadcrumb, under the double forward slash anchor tag. Okay, text is equal to login. This will locate the login breadcrumb here. This will locate the login breadcrumb. Copy this XPath expression. Go here and create by dot x find by XPath is equal to, give that XPath expression of the login breadcrumb. Save this. Okay, save this. Now create a method here. So here, did we navigate to the login page? How to verify that? Just pass this large login breadcrumb. Is element displayed means this will return Boolean value. So I'll say return, and here the return type is Boolean. Now save this. Once you save this, guys, and let's go to the login.java. Here, write down login page dot. Did we navigate to the login page? Is something we are verifying. After that, after I click on the login button, we have to verify that the user has navigated to the, user got logged in and taken to the account page or not. Okay. How to verify that user should get logged in? User should get logged in. How to verify that the user got logged in? Okay. Once you log into the application, give some credentials here. Click on the login button. Here you can verify this logout option if you want, or you can also verify like edit your account information option is available. Okay. If this is available also, user got navigated to the login page, we can say. Okay. If this option is coming means user got logged in only. Either logout option you can verify or this option, anything is fine. So here, first of all, I'll write down first, I will verify whether user has been taken to the account success page or not. So assert true my account page dot, okay. Did we navigate to the account page? Okay. Did we navigate to the my account page? If you navigate to the my account page, again the same thing, guys. You navigate to the my account page, you are automatically logged in. You don't have to verify anything. Okay. This is fine, guys. Okay. Did we navigate to the my account page is fine. Save. That's it. This statement will verify all these two items. That is, if user is logged in only, will be taken to the account my account page. Okay. That proves that. Okay. So now let's run this particular test to see whether it is working fine or not. We did some changes to the framework and all right. After that also, when the first test is working or not, we'll see. Run the test here and see what is happening. Let's see whether the test will work or not. It should open the Chrome browser, maximize the browser, open the application page URL, navigate to the login page and enter the credentials, login, verify. You see it's working perfectly fine. So you see how simple it is now to write the automation code. We don't have to take a lot of headache here. Everything is very simple. We have simplified the stuff here. We can create any number of methods now, public void. Next one is what? Verify logging into the application using invalid credentials. Logging into, verify logging into application using invalid credentials. Verify logging into the application using invalid credentials. So for that, what we have to do? Open the application URL, click on my account drop menu, click on login option. Okay. All these things are there. Then enter invalid password into the password field. Okay, here something happened. Here, this line is missing. I'll just copy paste this line here. Now save this. Enter invalid email address into the email field. Login page dot. Enter email. And here I need to enter an invalid email address. I'll go to the properties file to see if there is invalid email. Invalid email one. Okay. Okay. An email for which, so every time I'll try to generate a brand new email, guys. Okay. How to generate a brand new email here? Okay. Here, if I have to generate a brand new email, I can go to this, which will be invalid anyhow. Okay. I'll go to the common utilities and here generate brand new email is there, which is static method. Call this with the help of common utilities. Here, write down common utilities email for which the account is not created yet. Okay. Utilities dot generate brand new email. That's it. Once that is done, login page dot enter password. Here I need to enter the invalid password. In the password here, mismatching password or invalid password, anything you can see. Okay, you can also give invalid password if you want. Okay, anyhow, this is not a valid password, so I'll give this here. Try to create unnecessary number of properties here. Prop dot get property. Give that mismatching or invalid password. Then login page dot click on login button. So here you have entered some invalid email address, let's say, in the login page. Let's go to the login page. In the login page, let's say you have entered some invalid email address. Okay. Here you have entered some invalid email address and also you have entered some invalid password. And then you click on the login button. What will happen, guys? Warning, no match for email address and our password will come. So we have to verify that. Okay. So warning message with the text warning, no match for email address and password should be displayed, should be there. Okay. So for that to happen, what I'll do? I'll be there on the login page only. I don't have to use this my account object reference now. Here I'll write down assert equals assert equals assert equals string comma string. I'll take anyhow. Here expected is there. Here actual is there. To get the actual, I have to write down login page dot get. What is that? Warning related method will be there. Login page dot Okay, nothing is there here. For example, if I go to the register page, where is the register page here? If I go to the register page to get the warning, let's give me a second. Yeah, for privacy policy field. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, I'll go to the register page once. Where is the register page? In the register page, we may have a method for page level warning. Okay, this is there in the register page now. The same thing we need in the login page also. Okay, why to create the same thing in every page, right? Why to create the same thing in every page? Here also, okay, create telephone warning and all. Control F, warning you say. First name, last name, email, telephone, password, password confirmation warning, telephone. There was one thing I missed. Hmm, 1 minute. Privacy. Okay. Page level warning. Get page level warning is the method. Okay. So this page level warning not only comes in the register page, this page level warning also comes in the login page also. If I inspect this, let's see if the locator type is same or not. Okay. So here, this page level warning element, if you go here and see double forward slash div at the rate class, alert, alert, danger, alert, dismissible. Same, right? Okay, this is the page level warning. I don't have to put this page level warning inside a register.java. Rather, I can put in the root. Okay, root page. It's better to put in the root page. Okay, why to put that in the child pages? So in the register page again, just go with the page level warning and take this method and move that to the root page so that I don't have to create this page level warning in every page class here. So in the root page, if you do, it will be part of the login page. It will be part of the register page. Okay. Now all good. Go to the login.java here and simply write down login page dot get page level warning. You will get it now. Okay. That's what I have done. I moved this particular method to the root page instead of the irrespective login or register pages. Then here I'll write down login page dot get login get page level warning login page dot get page level warning. Next one, login page dot get page level warning. And what is the warning we should get actually? No match for email and or password should come. That I'll write it here. String expected warning is equal to put a semicolon here and write this expected warning. If this comes, then the test will pass. The user has not logged in. Rather, we got a proper warning message is something we have to verify here. Okay. Warning, no match for email and or password should come. If it comes, means the test will pass. Okay. Here I'll write at the rate test annotation and I'll provide priority is equal to second test. Okay. Run the test to see whether it is working fine or not. To get the warning message and the test will pass. Okay. Successfully passed, guys. The test got successfully passed and now let's move on to the next test. Login.java. Let's create the third test now. Let's create the third test. So third test is verify logging into the application using invalid email address and valid password. Public void, public void, verify logging into application using invalid email address, invalid email and valid password. Like this I'll write, and here I'll need to write down. First I have to give invalid email address, right? For invalid email address, I'll write login page dot enter email, and here I'll generate the brand new email which is going to be invalid anyhow because it's the first time you are creating. The account is not created for the email address, so with timestamp. So then login page dot enter password. While entering the password, I have to enter an invalid password. I'll be giving this mismatching password here as an invalid password. After that, I need to click on the login button, login page dot, click on login button. Once I click on the login button, once I click on the login button, I'll write the same warning message will come. I have to get the page level. Okay. So a lot of things were repeated in this particular test, and it didn't take much time for us to automate this particular test. Okay. Priority is equal to 3 and run the test to see whether it is working fine or not. Okay. 1 minute. I have done some mistake here. That is here. Email should be invalid, but password should be valid. For the password to should be valid, I'll give valid password here. Instead of mismatching password, I'll give valid password here. That's the only thing that I have to take care of. That I have done the mistake. Run the test to see whether it is working fine or not. Okay, the test is working fine, guys. So let's move on to the next one. That is public void, public void. Okay, then public void. The next one is using valid email address and invalid password. Okay, this time valid email address and invalid password. So for that to happen, what I will do here is public void verify logging into application using valid email and invalid password. And here I'll write down login page dot enter login page dot enter email, which is a valid email address. So I have to give prop dot get property existing email I have to give here. Okay. The next one is login page dot enter password. I have to give an invalid password. I'll give prop dot get property. This matching password I'll give here. Okay. Next login page dot click on login button. And the same thing should happen here. Here also you should get the same warning messages and all because one of the things are invalid. Okay. Save this and here write down at the rate test priority is equal to 4. Save this, run the test to see whether it is working fine or not. Yeah, the test is passing, guys. The test is passing. Let's go to the next test. You see how fast we are writing the automation scripts. You can see the difference, right, with the help of these implementations of frameworks and all. Verify. Next one, if anything new comes, we have to tackle then. Verify logging into the application without providing any credentials. Verify logging into application without providing any credentials. Verify logging into the application without providing any credentials. And here I'll write down login page dot enter email. Don't enter anything. If you don't have to enter anything, why we have to even provide these statements, right? So only these 3 lines you can write. Directly click on the login button without entering any email address or password, and you should get this warning message. Simply the test has been written properly now, and simply I'll say priority is equal to 5. I'll say okay. Now save this, run the test. Save this and run the test, guys. You see the test is passing. We are getting that proper warning message here. Because of that, the test is passing. Let's go to the sixth test. Verify forgotten password link is available in the login page and is working. So for that, I need to open the application page URL, click on my account drop down, click on login option. Then I have to click on forgotten password link and we have to verify user should be taken to the first here. Okay, this is not required. We know that once you click on the login option, you will be taken to the login page. Okay, so here I can simply say, uh, this one I don't think we have to do that. And here, okay. So here simply write down, this is the proper one. So here I'll simply say click on login button, click on forgotten password. User should be taken to the forgotten password page. We have to verify. That's it. Okay. Simple. We'll do it. Public void, verify, login, verify, forgotten, forgotten, password option is available, available. Okay. Like this, I'll create the method and here anyhow, I'll be navigating to the login page here using the before method. I have navigated to the login page. On the login page, I need to verify whether, when I click on the forgotten password page, I'm taken to the forgotten password link or not. I have to check. For that to happen, I'll simply write down login page dot click on that forgotten password link option is not there. Go to the login page here. Where is the login page? On the login page, we have that we have to create that web element here and the method private web element forgotten password link or option. Okay, and here write down at the rate find by. And if you go to that page, login page, and here forgotten password link is there, inspect that and it's a link text anyhow. Copy this and it is a link text. So I'll say link text is equal to use a link text locator, save this and create a method here. Public void, click on forgotten password link. Click on forgotten password link and simply write down forgotten password link dot click. Okay. So here on which page I am there? On the login page. Okay, when I click on the forgotten password link, I'll be taken to which page generally? I'll be taken to this forgotten password page. So here any forgotten password page has been created already. ABC forgotten password page is already there. So return new, forgotten password page, and then pass the driver here, put a semicolon, and give the return type as forgotten password page, and hover the mouse on this, and yeah, any problem here for forgotten, forgotten, forgotten. Okay, this is correct. Okay, forgotten password page. Save this, guys. Okay, so yeah, fine. Here I'll simply write down dot click on forgotten password link. I've created that. Okay, then this will return you the object reference of the forgotten password page. Forgotten password page object reference you'll get already declared in the base class. I mean root page. So or base class, I think so. Base class. Okay. So fine. Forgotten password page, and we have to verify that on clicking on that forgotten password link, we should be taken to which page? Forgotten password page. So how to verify that you have navigated to the forgotten password page? Assert dot assert equals, sorry, assert dot assert true, assert dot assert true, assert dot assert true. Then here write down assert dot assert true. I'll write down forgotten password page dot did we navigate to the, it's not there, method is not there. So I'll go to the forgotten password page now. And here I'll create a method here. I'll create a web element also, private web element. For the first time I'm creating the web element here. Forgotten password breadcrumb. Okay, breadcrumb. Put a semicolon here and write down at the rate find by. And here we have to create an XPath expression anyhow for this breadcrumb to be located. So I'll copy this forgotten password and here breadcrumb is there. Control F double forward slash UL at the rate class is equal to breadcrumb and then double forward slash a text function is equal to forgotten password. Okay, this XPath expression will locate the forgotten password breadcrumb. Copy this XPath expression and here write down XPath is equal to give that XPath expression of the forgotten password element. Okay, for the Control Shift O otherwise and Control Shift O. Then that's it, and create a method here. That is public void. Public void. Did we navigate to forgotten password page. Invalidate the forgotten password page is something we have to verify here. And for that, I'll simply say element utilities, element utilities dot is element displayed is element displayed. And here I'll write down forgotten password page breadcrumb. Okay. Okay. So here this will return you the boolean value. Simply say return boolean. Okay. Return boolean. Save this. Okay. So here I'll simply write down forgotten password dot did we navigate to the forgotten password page or not. I'll just write it like that. Okay. Done. So here I'll convert this normal method into the test method and say priority is equal to 6. And we have to see whether it is working fine or not. Let's run the test to see whether it is working fine or not. Okay. Yeah, it's working fine. You navigate to the forgotten password page and it's verified properly. Okay, what is the next one? Next test we have to automate, guys. Let's automate the next test. Verify logging into the application using the keyboard keys. Okay, we have to verify navigating to the application using the keyboard keys. Okay, verify logging into the application using the keyboard keys. How to verify that? Public void verify logging into application using keyboard keys. Verify login into the application using keyboard keys. And here I will write down at the rate test priority is equal to 7. And here write down open the application URL. Click on my account drop down and select the login option already there. Press tab key until the control comes to the email address text box field. Okay. So to get an idea, you can go to the register.java and see how we have implemented that keyboard keys thing. Okay. Yeah, like this we have to write. So the problem here is when I have implemented this verify registering account using keyboard keys in this register test, right? This code should not be there here, guys. Okay, we should not be writing this code here. Actions is equal to new actions should not be written in the register.java. So what we have to take care of now? How to overcome this problem? How to overcome this problem? We have to think now. Okay. Is there any possibility of creating some methods so that this can be done? Okay. This for pressing the tab key. This for pressing the tab key. How many times you want to press? You have to mention that. And yeah, in the base.java we can create. No element is involved so far. Okay. It will return the object reference of the actions if required for you. You can take it from there. Copy this, copy this thing and go to the base.java here and create a method. Public void. Click on element multiple. Click keyboard key multiple times. Keyboard key multiple times. Okay. And here I'll just write the code here. Actions is equal to actions. I need to pass a driver here. Driver. I need to pass the driver here. and the driver only this particular thing will be using. And here actions dot send keys dot tap. Which key need to be pressed? I have to give that here. Key, key name. Okay. Okay. Key dot tap. Okay. Key name. Okay. Then here key name, I'll just pass it here. Okay. Whatever the key that you want to enter, you have to pass it here. Okay. Mm, dot perform. All good. And say return actions and actions. Okay. Like this, I'll write what will happen. Let's see. We'll experiment. No issues. I have to call that method. The base class only it is there, so I can directly call the method like this. Click on, click keyboard key multiple times. Which keyboard key? Keys dot tab key. Here give, here pass keys dot tab key as one thing. And the other thing is you have to pass the driver. Whatever the driver you are passing here should be given here. That's okay. And you can remove this stuff now. Okay. You see with a single line you are pressing the keyboard key, that is tab key. How many times also we have to write? Here int number of times, that number of times is equal to, just give that number of times there, so it will be very dynamic now. So we have to pass it 23 times, right? If I remember, that is 23 times, so comma 23, I'll say this will work. Then I should give you the object reference of the actions now. Actions is equal to, you can write, then it should be declared create local variable. And if you declare this not here, rather in the base.java as a public, it will be better, right? Public actions, so that you don't have to declare in the child classes anymore. Simply say actions dot. What about this one? Is there any possibility of removing this stuff? Send keys commands and all action commands. Okay, so here I'll go to the base.java and create one more method here similar to this one. Public actions. Okay, so here I'll write type text into fields. Send keys. Okay, using actions. Type text using actions. I'll say you no need to pass any web element, right? Directly typing the text. Okay, so fine. So here I'll write down the code, that is actions dot send keys, right? Copy this. Till here you copy. Here actions dot send keys, and here string text, I'll say the text I'll enter here. The text I'll enter here dot perform. And here, do I need to pass the driver? Yes. Do I need to pass the key name? No. Do I have to pass the number of times? No. Only text and driver is enough. Driver and text are enough for this. Fine. Next, go back, go to the register.java and here write down type text using actions. Copy this method, paste it here, type text using actions and pass the driver here. And then, okay. 1 minute. What if I pass? Hmm, I can do one thing. Public void get actions web driver, and here if I write actions and return actions, it will be better. Here actions will be returned. Thing done. From next one onwards, you can pass actions instead of the driver. You can pass like this, and the same actions can be used, and we can return the actions. Here also we can pass actions, and here I don't have to create it again. This lines will be reduced. Save this, and what I will do here is, here I need to pass hmm, get actions method. I'll call, and to call get actions method, and then pass a driver here. Get actions of driver, you pass like this, then this will return you the actions. Here you pass as actions, that's enough. And here also you pass actions, then pass some text, that is prop.get property, first name text, you pass it here, a semicolon, and this will return you the actions again. Actions is equal to, keep going, this part is done. Then I have to press the tab key. How many times? Only one time. So copy this, paste it here, only one time. This is also done. Then again, use this, call this method, last name, copy this last name, done. This part is done. Then press the tab key, copy this, paste it here. This is also done. Then actions. Then here write down this one. Okay. Actions, comma. Then once this is done, tab key again. So we can also get rid of this kind of, there's something I'll tell you later. Using method chaining and all, we can do something here. Then this part is done. Copy this part, paste it here, write down telephone number. Next, tab key, copy this, paste it here, remove this line, copy this line, paste it here, simply write down prop.get property, valid password, done. Next one, press the tab key once. This is also done. The next one, copy this and write prop.get property, valid password only, done. Again, this one, then press tab key once is done. Then we have to press the arrow key once. Write down which key, keys dot arrow left, done. Then again tab key. Then again, how many times? Two times, right? Here I can simply pass two instead of writing it two times. Then space key we have to press. Keys dot space you have to pass here. And that only one time. This is done. Tab key and followed by enter key. Okay. This is a tab key one time. And then let's copy it another time and say keys dot enter here one time. So then that's it. Don't have to do anything. So let's see whether this is working or not. First of all, it should work. Then we are good to go. This should work first. Okay. For things to work, this should work. Then we can optimize it later. Run this to see what is happening with this test. Yeah, working fine. If it is working fine, I can do one more change. That is, you see, objective return type of the get actions is actions only. But I don't have to write like this. I can directly write dot like this. Okay, Control X. I'll say dot. Okay, using the object reference of this, I can call this method. Okay, then using the object reference of this, I can call this method. Okay, dot you put and again dot. Okay, you have to pass the actions here, right? Everywhere we need to pass the actions. Okay, how we are passing the actions by using the object reference only. We have to pass. Okay, it will be difficult. Okay, let's go back the original format. I thought we can reduce lines, but here we are passing actions here. Okay, and getting the actions again. Okay, fine. That's okay. We'll have it like this. Otherwise, it will become very difficult. Okay. Your actions you will get it is equal to and directly pass. You can reduce this line if you really want, right? You can say get actions of driver here. That's okay. This will pass the actions, and from there onwards, it's good. So this is what we have done so far, and it is working fine, guys. It's working fine. Let me run it again one more time to see whether it is finally working or not. Then we'll do the same changes for the login test also. Done. Let's go to the login.java here, and here verify login into the application using the keyboard keys. So here, first of all, we'll be navigating to the login page, guys, and press the tab key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 times I need to press till to come here to the email field, okay? 23 times. There are also 23 times only, right? I'll just copy this same thing, okay? Exactly same. Here I'm getting the driver also and all the stuff. Okay, once I go there, I need to type the text, guys, okay? I need to type the text here. Type text into the email field. So for that, I'll here write down prop.get property. And here for email, I'll give valid email address. Existing email I'll give here. Okay, this will be typed into the email field. After that, I need to press the tab key. After entering that email address into the email field, after coming here, then I have to press the tab key to go to the password field. So for that, tab key, to press the tab key, what I have to write here? This one. Copy this line and write it here. You don't have to do much here. Okay, once you have pressed that and you have to enter the type text using actions into the password field, prop.get property. Here I'll give valid password also. So here valid password I need to give, and that is nothing but valid password here. Copy that, give that here. Once that is also done, actions is equal to type text using actions. Then I need to type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then press tab key twice. Two times I need to press the tab key. In order to press the tab key two times, in order to press the tab key two times, I'll just copy this line and paste it here. Once I press the tab key, I have to press the enter key now. To press the enter key also, this one is enough. Copy this part and paste it here. So here we are not using the actions anymore, right? So we can remove this part. Okay, save this and run it again. Small change also, if you do, better to run it to see if it is working fine. The register page should work. Yeah, working fine. Let's go to the login.java also, verify that it works. So once you press the enter key, you will get logged in. We have to verify that the user has successfully logged in or not. Here, what is red? Okay, user should be taken to the user should be taken should be able to log into the application. How to verify that the user has logged in? If you are in the account my account page, that means user has successfully logged in. So I'll simply write down uh, here. Yeah, this one. Copy this line. My account page dot did we navigate to the. For that to happen, we have to do something here. I'll tell you. I need to create the object reference for the account page. Okay. So here, once I perform all this stuff, so dot. I have to verify that whether we have. I'll just create an object for the account success page here once. My account page. Okay. My account page is equal to new my account page. Then pass the driver here. Import. Then account. Assert dot assert true my account page dot did we navigate to the my account page or not? I have to verify. Let's run this test to see whether it is working fine or not. If not, we'll do something. Yeah, test is getting passed. That means we have successfully navigated to the account page, my account page. The test is working fine now. Then what is the next one? Verify email address and password text fields in the login page have the placeholder text or not. Okay. Verify whether the email address and password text fields in the login page have the placeholder text or not. We need to verify. Let's verify that now. Okay. Public void verify placeholders of fields in login page. Here write down at the rate test, at the rate test. Then write priority is equal to 8. Then here write down. First, I need to navigate to the login page that we already have done using the setup method. The setup method already the code is there for navigating to the login page. Once you go to the login page, I need to retrieve the, okay, I need to retrieve the, once I go to the login page in this application, I need to retrieve the placeholder text of this email field and password field. So we already have implemented such kind of thing in this. Okay, the same thing we are going to do. Asset equals get first name field placeholder text, get last name field placeholder text that we have created. Here also we'll do the same thing, guys. Okay. Assert true. Okay. Login page dot get. You see, methods are not there. Okay. This kind of methods, get first name field placeholder text kind of methods are not there. Go to the login page here. There is a first name email field. Sorry, email field placeholder text. We need to retrieve. Okay. How to retrieve the placeholder text of the email field? Inspect this, and here it is part of the placeholder attribute. Get DOM attribute method we can use. Same thing would have done in the register page also. If you go to the register page here, you can clearly see that. a attribute name we are saying, okay. Get first name field, placeholder text kind of methods we have created. Similarly, we'll copy this kind of method in the login page and create similar kind of method here. Get email field placeholder text here. Email field I have to give. This email field I have to give, and placeholder is the same thing. And copy this and create get password field. Get password field placeholder text, and in place of this, we have to give the password field to get the password field's placeholder text. That's it. Now here write down dot get email field placeholder text. Here we have verified asset equals we have to use instead of asset true equals this actual one we got, and comma you put, and here you write what is the placeholder text e hyphen mail space address, e hyphen mail space address. Copy this and write on here. Okay, what I am writing here dot get. Okay, I didn't write anything here. Save all. Login page dot get email. Get method I have to call. Okay, here I have to say where I am doing it. Okay, sorry. I'm doing some changes some elsewhere.
Test case number is 8.
8, right? Sorry, I was doing in 9, 7. Okay, this is fine only, right? I think that is Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay, I think assert true only. Okay, assert true only. I think this is fine. Did we navigate to the account page? That's okay. But here asset equals, here I have to make the change. Okay, asset equals, and then here comma e hyphen mail space address. Okay. Similarly, I have to write one more, that is assert equals login page dot get password field placeholder text, and it should be password, I think so mostly. Yeah, password is expected placeholder text. Password is expected placeholder text. Save this. Then I think this is enough, right? Verify the placeholder fields. Only two fields will be there, these two fields, and we are verifying them, and run the test to see whether it is working fine or not. Then we'll be done with the eighth test also in the login functionality. You see how quickly we are writing the automation scripts when compared to the login functionality. They are going one by one already. Okay. Then ninth one, verify logging into the application and browsing back using browser back button. Okay. So today I'll be taking the session till 1 o'clock, guys. Okay. 12:44 is there, right? 15 more minutes I'll take and stop for today. Okay. Tomorrow I may take more time. Today I have some work, so I'll be stopping at 1 o'clock. Okay. Verify logging into the application and browsing back using browser back button. Open the application URL, navigate to the login page, enter valid email address, valid password, click on the login button and click on the browser back button. User should not log out. Okay. User should not get logged out. We can verify this simply. Okay. How? Go to the login.java, create the method, public void, verify, uh, browsing back after login. And user should not get logged out here. Okay. That's the main thing. And the test is equal to priority is equal to 9. And here write down, save this, guys. And here write down, we already have went to the login page from the setup method. And after that, we have to enter the valid email address, login page dot enter email, and we have to enter the valid email address here. Where is the valid email? Prop.get property existing email is a valid email, nothing but. Just give that here. And then I need to enter the valid password, login page dot enter password. And here I'll write down prop.get property valid password. I'll write down here. And once that is also done, login page dot enter password prop dot get property valid password is also done. Once that is also done, after entering the valid email address and valid password here, I need to click on the login button. To click on the login button, I need to simply say login page dot click on login button. So once I click on the login button, I need to press browser back. So here in the base.java, is there any method to navigate back in browser? Yes, the method is there. Copy this method and pass the driver there. Copy that, go to the login.java and here, okay. Here, my account page will get my account page is equal to, and copy this my account page and here, you have to pass the driver, my account page dot get driver usage, that is enough. And this will get to the driver and it will navigate back. So once I navigate back here, am I logged out? It looks like. So how to find out that I am not logged out? Uh, just maybe I can refresh the page to see. If I refresh the page, I should be there on my account page only, like that we can say, okay. Refresh the page. For refreshing the page, is there any method in the base.java here? No, right? Public void refresh page WebDriver driver, and here I'll say driver dot navigate dot refresh. Okay, that's it. Save this and here write down refresh page and here same thing, and this will refresh the page and I should make sure that I'm on the account page only. Okay, I'm on the account page or not, I have to see. Okay, if I'm on the account page means the user is still logged in, it's not logged out. Okay, so let's run this and see whether it is working fine or not. If the test passes, then we are good. After browsing back also, the user should not get logged out. Okay, automatically. Until you get log out manually, we should not get logged out. Okay, the test is passing, guys. Everything is working fine. That is also completed. Let's go to the 10th test. Verify logging out from the application and browsing back using browser back button. Okay, once you log out, even though you say browser back, right, we should not get logged in. User should not get logged in. That's what we have to verify. First thing is that we have to open the application, navigate to the login page. Okay, verify logging out from application after browsing back. Okay, and public void verify browsing back after logout. After logout here, after login, it is after logout. Okay, here write down at the rate test priority is equal to 10. Okay, so first we have to log into the application in order to log out, right? In order to log out, we have to first log into the application. So this part you see, these three lines are required for logging into the application, right? These three lines are first required. Do you have to write all the three lines? Every time do we have to write the same three lines? As a repetition, do you have to write this every time? It's not a good idea, right? To log in. Okay, so is there any method if we create a method for all these three lines, that will be great. Okay, if there is a method, if I create for this three lines accommodation, then that will be great. Go to the login page, enter email, password and all. Okay, go to the login page and see if there is a method for logging into the application. Instead of only enter email, enter password like that, enter email, enter password and click on the login button. We'll write something like this: public void, log into application, log into application. Some method I'll create. In this method, I'll pass the string email text, comma, string password text. To create a method something like this, and here I'll write down element utilities, email field dot email text, element utilities, enter text into email, password field, password text. Then I need to click on the login button. I'll just copy these two lines, element utilities, click on the button that is login button and return the my account page here. Like this, if I create a method, right, I don't have to write multiple lines. Just, call this method, that's it. Call this method, guys. Just call this method. Log into the application. Prop.get property, existing email. Then prop.get property, valid password, the semicolon. login page dot login page dot log into the application, and it will return you the my account page anyhow. This three lines you don't have to write. Instead of three lines, how many lines I have completed this one? Only just one line I was able to complete. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Just one line is enough, guys. Okay, one line is enough for this. You don't have to write multiple lines. Again, here also the same lines I am doing, right? Let's copy this line, log into the application, just give this single line, it will be done. Okay, and you'll get this my account page. Now I need to log out. I need to log out. How to log out from this my account page? I have to select my account or logout option, or from the right column options, I have to select logout option. Anything is fine. So what I will do here is, okay, I have to log out from the, so I need to create the object reference for this to log out from the my account page. Earlier we have done something, right? Let's go to the restart.java and see what kind of approach we have went through to navigate between different pages. One minute. Yeah, here from the register page, how we are going to the header options. Get header options is something I called, right? By doing that, I was getting the object reference of the header option. Similarly, here also, I need to get the header options. Okay, this is in the root page, right? Get header options is in the root page. From the header options, I can select the logout option if I want. So here also, I'll do the same thing. My event page dot get header options. So this will return you the object reference of the header options. Header options, you can say header options is equal to. Then I'll simply write down header options dot. Once you get the header options, you have to select the logout option. Header options dot click on uh, select. Is there any logout option related stuff in the header options? No. Go to the header options page, and here what elements are there? Register option, login option, phone icon, heart icon, a lot of things are there, but logout option is not there so far. Create a method, create a web element, private web element, logout option, and here write down at the rate find by, inspect this logout option, and mostly link text will be there. Copy this link text, and here write down find by link text is equal to, give that logout option link text. Save this, and I have to click on that private public void, click on logout, otherwise select logout option, select logout option, and here simply say element utilities, element utilities dot select dot click on element, that is logout option element. Okay, so what will happen if I select the logout option? Here you'll be taken to which page? Logout page. Okay, so here I'll say return new object reference of the logout page. Is there any logout page already created? Logout page is not there, you see, in the page classes nowhere. Login page is there, but logout page is not there, so create new one. Right click, new class, logout page, finish. Then here write down web driver, then here write down public logout page, web driver, the constructor you are creating. Then control shift O, here extends root page, extends root page, here page you have to write for the mouse name. Then here root page, import it. And here simply write down super of driver, put a semicolon here. Then this dot driver is equal to driver. Then page factory dot init elements driver comma this. Okay. We have to verify whether we have navigated to the logout page or not. Okay. Here you see users. Okay. Click on and select log. Now click on the browser back button after that. Okay. So fine. You're not doing anything there though. Click on my account drop menu and select logout option. And after that browser back button you have to see. Okay. For that to happen, I'll do one thing here. The header options, I'll say return new logout page and then pass the driver here. And the return type is logout page. If required, you can use that. Otherwise, you don't have to use that. Save this. And here, come back here and simply say header options dot select logout option. Put a semicolon here. We'll give you the object reference of the logout page. We have already selected the logout option here. And we came to the account logout page and browser back here. How to press the browser back option? Navigate back in browser. And here we are in which page? Here we are in logout page. So write down logout page. From the logout page, I'm going to, okay, from the logout page, I'm going to get the driver. But here it's not declared so far. Create and copy this logout page and take to the base.java. This one to the base.java and declare it here at a global level and make it public. Okay. For the first time we are declaring, so we have to do it at the base. Then save all and come back here. Remove the double declaration now. And here write down navigate back in browser logout page dot get driver. So once you browse back here, you'll come here and I need to refresh also once. Refresh here and here I'll say logout page dot get driver and refresh. Once you refresh here, you should be on the login page. Okay. How to verify that we are on the login page? Okay. How to verify that we are on the login page? Assert dot assert equals. Otherwise, you can do one thing, assert dot assert true, get header options, get login page. Okay. In which page we are actually, in the logout page we are, and from the logout page, we have to get the login page. Okay. So here, create a method that is public void get login page. When I say like this, and simply write down return new login page, and then pass the driver here, that's enough. And then write, whenever needed only, we have to do this kind of stuff, otherwise not required. Save this. Then here I'll write down logout page dot get login page, and here you'll get the login page. Login page is equal to, and then here write down login page dot did we navigate to the login page. Okay. Like this, we have to write the code, guys. Okay. Let's see whether this is working fine or not. Run the test to see if everything is working fine. Logout and back browser back button and refresh. We should not get logged in. Okay. Yeah, it's working fine. Perfectly working fine, guys. So, guys, till 10 test cases we have automated today, guys. Till 10 test cases. Okay. So good number of test cases we are able to automate today. Okay. The speed at which we are automating the scripts have become faster now. And tomorrow we'll continue automating the remaining tests. Okay. There are a lot of other automation tests here. Till 23 are there. We'll try to automate the remaining also tomorrow. Okay. And meanwhile, any changes to be done to the framework we'll be doing natural way. So close all and I'll upload the code also. So meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can ask me, guys. Guys, if you have any questions, meanwhile, you can ask me while I'm uploading the code. Anyone have any questions from today's session? Any doubts? Any confusions? You can let me know. If it is clear, just types in the chat box otherwise. Guys, if it is clear and needs practice, just type P. If it is clear, just type C. If it is needs practice, type P. Okay? Yeah, fine. First 10 tests automated. So now is saying that you are getting assertion error in test case number 19 of register account functionality, Pranav? You mean register account functionality?
Yes, yes, yes. In register account. Net test case number 19.
This one?
Assert equal my account info get first name dom attribute value prop dot get property in this line number.
This test only, right? First of all,
Yes, yes, yes. This
we're
one only.
using leading and trailing spaces.
Correct, correct, correct.
Yeah, we'll get the assertion error here. There is a reason. There is a defect in the application because of which we'll get the assertion error. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay. Because okay, the spaces are not removing, right?
It's not removing
Okay,
because of that you are getting the assertion. That's valid, right?
okay,
Okay.
okay. The first name one, right?
You see, the first name is getting leading and trailing spaces are not removing for the first name. For last name also not getting removed after creating the account. For telephone number also not removing. Okay. Only for
Okay,
email part it was removing. Remaining all
okay,
three fields is not removing. Hence, we are getting a proper thing only. Okay.
okay.
Clear now?
Yes, clear, clear. Thank you.
Okay. No problem.
Hmm.
So here today's code I'll share. I'll just share the project. You know the repository, right? So simple. So just go and live and go here. So we have actually automated login.java. Okay, we have done this work today. Okay, some framework and some automated tests. Okay, so this will happen going ahead. Okay, we'll not focus on complete framework, mix of framework and automating. While automating only, we'll get the ideas, and as part of that, we'll improvise a framework. Okay, reusability, all those things will change, keep changing, and here and there we'll implement some other framework concepts also. Don't worry. Okay, so today's code is this one. Let me post the code in the code is already uploaded, and I'll be posting the code into the our group. I'll also upload the recording after this session. Okay, without any problem. Fine, guys. Any other questions before we wind up? Any other questions? Final call. Anyone have any questions before we wind up? Okay. So tomorrow, again at the same time, we'll connect and we'll continue. Okay. No, we'll do that in as part of the current batch, Ajay. Okay. That weekend thing didn't went on. Okay. So like I was trying to take the sessions, but a lot of people have not attended on a particular day, and that lost the momentum. So, but as part of current batch, I'll be uploading the Cucumber videos. Till then, you have to wait only. Okay. The sessions were didn't went on. Okay. That's the reason it was not uploaded. Fine. The crash course, the sessions didn't went on. Okay, so that will be done in the current batch file. Okay, batch file folder you can keep checking later. Okay, so maybe in this weekend or by next weekend it will be ready, right? Because we only have 2 weeks of time or maximum 2.5 weeks of time to complete these things. So just check in after 1 week or 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks, you'll get the things. Okay, fine. Yeah, fine then. So that's all for today. See you tomorrow at 11, and we may take more number of hours, okay, tomorrow. So be there, okay? Bye everyone. See you.